All right, guys, check it out. I got the new AK Offroad LED lights, and these guys are 4,000 lumens each. These are a huge upgrade from the previous LEDs that I got also from AK Offroad, but definitely check out ak-offroad.com. These guys are the specialists in lights for your Polaris. They do so many cool things. You can check out my previous video of the harness that I got. I already have one of their light bars on that you can see in the previous video also. Sorry for the light, I got the light set up for the next part of the video. But they do such awesome lighting. You guys definitely gotta check them out. And the owner, Adrian, is such a cool guy. But right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these in and we're gonna take a look. And then compare with the old LEDs that they had. But these are supposed to be a huge upgrade. So let's take a look. All right, guys, so I got better lighting than last time, so hopefully I can get this camera in here. We're on the right front, so you guys can see here. This is the light, and as you guys can see, I've been doing some riding, so it's a little bit of a mess in here. It's covered in mud. I haven't cleaned it down, but that's what these things are for, right? They're for getting in the mud, they're for getting outside, they're for getting dirty. So I'm not gonna apologize for it. This is what we're supposed to do. So let's see what we can do with switching these lights out, especially now it's a little bit dirty. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and disconnect the wire first to make it a little bit easier to get in here. Just turn this, and here's the old LED. So these LEDs worked really well. I had no problem with them, but now they came out with the upgraded ones, so let's try them out. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys, so if you check this out and you look here, you have this 1, 2, 3 pieces right here. If you guys can see those, with the bottom being cut off. So basically we want is that this is actually the bottom of the headlight. So we got to put that in like that and then just twist it a little bit. So I want to get the position right. What we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and get this installed now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to pull down the light a little bit of flexibility. Make sure I can get this in. This is a big piece. All right, so there we go. Turn it. And that should be locked in. Okay. So like everybody says it's a tight fit, but it fits, right? So it might be touching a little bit there. And then what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna take these, pop this back on. All right, so it can go on either way. Just make sure that when you turn it on, it comes on. If it doesn't come on, just flip it around the other way. This is working now, so let's just take an initial glance at this. We can see there's the new light. There's the old light. It's hard to tell in this camera, but I can tell a difference when staring at the two of these, that the new one on this side is actually a ton brighter than that one. So let's take a little bit more. So let's take a little bit of a look at the fitment over here. Let me turn these off. And if we get in here and really take a look, we can see that it's a little bit tight, but it fits. It fits right in there. It is touching this a little bit. So you definitely have a tight fit, but at the same time, you know it's not going to come loose. And it's kind of cool that the logo is right on the outside. So let's move to the other side and let's get the other one installed. All right, guys, we are now on the left side front light. So when I say left side, that's if I'm sitting on the quad. It's my left hand, the left side. So here we go. So let me just mount the camera. Get a good view. Hopefully I got good lighting in there. All right. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the wire off again first. I was able to do all of this with my hands so far. We're gonna turn this one. We know that that one turns out that way. Right? And then, okay, so we're also gonna look at this one. It looks like that side that's missing actually goes all the way to the outside. a little, or not all the way out to the outside because you can see the angle that it's at, but then it turns down. So let me get the new light. So now here's that side again. So let's see if this one is just as tight. Oh, this one's a little bit easier to get in. Oh, much easier. So if you're having problems with the one, this one is actually a lot easier. So let me pop this in again. I didn't look to see which side I was supposed to pop it on. Let me just turn it on to see if it's working. All right, guys, it's working. So I'm going to leave this here for right now. I'm going to worry about that later. I just want to get this installed and get it outside in the dark and see what it looks like. But let's do the last light. It's going to be our top light. All right, guys, so we have a couple of the T25s that we're going to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That came right off. A little bit dirty. So now if you guys remember, we have this light that's back here. It's a little bit tight with the wiring, so we're going to see how that fits. So this is hard for me to hold the camera. I might have to pop this one off, but it pops off the same way. I'm going to do it off camera. All right, guys, I popped that off. So now, look at here. I'm going to turn it this way. Pull it out, and you guys can see that the flat side is over here. It went in that way, so we're going to do the same thing. All right, guys, so I cheated a little bit, and I took one side off. You can see over here. I'm going to do it upside down. There's just a rubber band holding this clip on, and I pulled it out, so I'm going to see if I can get it in that way, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, trying to get this to slip in. I think I'm just at a weird angle. There we go. Now I can lock it by turning it. Which way? Turning it, hopefully, that way. No, it goes that way. Oh. Put this back, and that fits. That fits. All right, guys, if you want to make life easier, there's a rubber band right here that holds the light in on this side. So what you want to do is just pop that off and pop this side of the light off. And that gives you a little bit of room, a little bit of play to be able to fit this light in and then turn it and lock it in. Looking good, though. All right, so let's connect the power cord on this. So I'm really gonna get the light in here for you guys so you can see exactly how it's positioned and how it fits. And it does fit, it's tight, it fits. That's gonna give you 4,000 lumens. These are awesome. Let's go test them out outside. Huge difference, I don't know if you can tell in the video. Much different. So it's hard to see in this, hopefully it comes out good in the video. All right, guys, overall, huge upgrade. These LEDs are so much better. You guys can see in there, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can actually see because of all the reflection, but that LED light looks pretty awesome. Overall, huge upgrade. Check out ak-offroad.com. These guys know what they're doing. I had a lot of fun installing these. A little bit of a tight fit. You gotta play around a little bit. You gotta be able to kind of move things around. But overall, awesome. So happy with these. So much better lighting. I really hope that it comes out correctly in the video, but we'll see. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.